and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Jessica Nicole. I am a self-published author of YA fantasy romance novels, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I'm prepping for fall. So I feel about fall the way a lot of people feel about the new year, and I do this around the new year too, but I guess it's just when the seasons change. I feel like it's kind of a fresh start time, especially in the fall with the job that I work. Being a teacher takes up a lot of my time, especially at the beginning of the year, and I always feel guilty about kind of neglecting my writing. So I kind of want to this October, so October starting tomorrow as I'm filming this, but this October I really want to just jump headfirst back into my writing and finish off the year strong so that I can start off next year on the right foot and maybe break this habit of neglecting my writing and putting it on the back burner for other things, because it is important to me. It is one of the most important things in my life, and I need to treat it as such, especially since I want it to be my full-time career at some point. So yeah, this is just me sharing with you guys how I'm prepping for that and how I'm going to do that. So first of all, my projects that I'm going to be working on. So I am going to be finishing Moonshot this fall. It's sort of a werewolfy Little Red Riding Hood retelling, basically. And so it kind of plays into the idea of spooky season with the vicious nature of werewolves. I don't call them werewolves. I call my wolf creatures Lunara, and they have their own separate kind of lore and stuff going on. So I'm excited to continue to work on that, to dive back into that world, and to share that with you guys at some point. Planning on releasing that around the beginning of the year, beginning of 2023. The other project I talked about a couple videos back. It was originally titled Project Boarding School, and I wanted to make it a novella, but I cannot write a novella, you guys. I used to write novellas all the time. Used to write short stories and novellas, but I'm just way too long-winded at this point in my career. I feel like I don't know. I feel like I've changed so much as a writer, and I've grown so much as a writer, and it's one of the reasons I revamped and relaunched my career. So it's going to be a novel. It's going to be kind of based on the Elizabeth Bathory story. I don't know if I'm saying her last name right, but it's the lady who, I think she drank the blood of young village girls, or bathed in the blood of young village girls. Anyway, it scared me. It scared me so much when I first heard about it as a kid that I thought it was an urban legend. I was like, there's no way this could actually be real, but it really happened. So Project Boarding School is going to kind of be based on that story, mixed in with some ghostly paranormal things, and some urban legend type. It's gonna have an urban legend type feel to it. So Project Boarding School is now called Wallflowers, and I am gonna be working on that alongside Moonshot, but that project will not be coming out until way later in 2023, hopefully 2023, maybe 2024, but I'm shooting for 2023, and I am excited for the writing process on that to begin. I've only got about 1,000 words in it so far, but I already love it. So those are my two projects. Now my inspiration, how I'm gonna get in the mood to be inspired to write these things. I want to be in like a fall spooky kind of mood. I have this pumpkin spice candle, and it smells amazing, and so I'm going to light this every time I sit down to write, to kind of trigger my mind into a creative space. I'm going to try that and see if it works. Also, I made a spooky season playlist on Spotify, and I'm going to play this while I write, so hopefully it kind of, same thing, tricks my brain and inspires me to write. Some things I have on there: Superstition by Stevie Wonder, a cover of The House of the Rising Sun, Black Magic by Little Mix, of course, Halloween classic, Ghostbusters, the Pentatonics version, Friends on the Other Side from The Princess and the Frog, and Voices by the Lilas. Always loved that song. And the Harry Potter prologue. So I have a few more things. The playlist is about an hour long. But yeah, I just figured an hour long is long enough for me to do like an average writing session, or at least, you know, get myself in the good flow state for writing. And the last thing I got to get myself in the writing mood is actually this jumpsuit. It's a whole suit. It's this velvety material. Is so comfortable. I wore it today because it's pajama day today at school. But like I like this just normal lounge wear. So yeah, I'm planning on just being comfortable when I write, and I love the cozy feeling of fall. So yeah, I got this, and I have my other sweats and stuff, but I just wanted something new to kind of commemorate the occasion of me starting fresh in the fall. So that's my kind of inspo atmosphere type plans. Now I'm going to talk about some things that I'm going to be watching / reading this fall. So I've already started watching Dahmer on Netflix, and I did not know what I was getting myself into, but it's a little much, but I'm really enjoying it so far, and I like that it's kind of giving me insight into the mind of someone who is like a serial killer, was a serial killer, kind of like giving me insight into how a person like that, how their mind would work. So I found it really helpful, and yeah, I've been enjoying the show just from a viewer standpoint, but also from a writer standpoint. So yeah, something else on Netflix that I'm looking forward to watching is Wendell and Wild. I'm so excited for this. It looks like it's gonna be so great. It's just an animated movie. I think it's a movie, not a show. But yeah, so from what I can tell, it's about this girl who kind of meets these dream demons, and they come into her actual life. So yeah, I'm excited for that. I think it'll be fun and probably inspiring and insightful as well. So, and then what I'm planning on reading Verity by Colleen Hoover. I wanted to pick like some books that sounded kind of spooky, and this sounds like a ghost story, and since I'm kind of writing a paranormal-ish ghost story, I think that is a good call for me, so I'm planning on reading that. I'm also planning on reading The Grand Hotel by Scott... I'm also planning on reading The Grand Hotel by Scott Kinnemore. From what I can tell from the synopsis, there's this haunted hotel, and the secret to the mystery of the hotel is one of the guests that has shown up. So I don't know. I'm interested in reading this. It looks like a long one on Audible, so I love a long story. And the last one that I'm interested in reading is Blood Like Magic by Lizelle Sambury. I follow her here on AuthorTube, and yeah, I just want to check out her book. So, and it's about a teenage witch from what I can tell. So yeah, sounds like a good read from all the reviews I've seen and from watching her journey with it. So, and I know that one's a duology, so I'm going to read the first book in October and see how I like it. But yeah, that's all the reading I'm planning on doing, and probably not all the watching I'm planning on doing, but those are two things I'm excited about watching. Some fall activities I'm excited about doing. I'm excited about getting a PSL and going on a fall walk or a fall drive, and I am also excited about watching the Halloween baking shows on Food Network. I love Halloween Wars and Halloween Baking Championship. I used to like Halloween Wars. You know, it was like my end-all be-all, but in recent years, I've liked Halloween Baking Championship better, but they're both still good shows. I love a good competition show, and yeah, they're just always a good time. So anyways, you guys, that concludes this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see from me, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye.